What do you mean? Who are you? Let me see your social security. hey, pig for pig. Remember MySpace?
Yes.
Bro, let's talk about that. Hey, give me some water real quick. Some water, yeah. Remember MySpace? Yo, shout out to the OG social media. I saw a post the other day go around like, shout out to MySpace because no influencers, no money, no clout chasing.
Shit was fucking
just the wild west of social media.
It was the wild west.
Every single day. Every single day it was like,
what song are you gonna put down there?
What song you were listening to? What song you were vibing with? If your friend acted up that day, you're not my top 4 no more.
Bump it down.
If you're not even on the list, you was gonna get talked about at school the next day. Hey, did you see why Marcela took down Ofelia from her
not Ofelia
from her top 8? What'd she do? She was number 1 yesterday. She not number 1 today.
She's not number no.
What'd she do? Man, I heard she got her in trouble with Miss whatever.
She was wild.
And then it was just the Wild West. And then we were, bro, all of a sudden we were all HTML experts.
Hell yeah. That shit was dope.
I could code back in the day.
That shit was dope, dog.
I could code. I'd be like, yo, what's the HTML slash blah, blah, blah right here. See, here's how you can get a top 1. Here's how you get no friends to show up on your profile.
Yeah.
Here's where you can get a picture of like blah, 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 like to float through the
Yes.
through your profile.
So you know what I had? Because I've recently, a lot of people have brought up like emo phases and shit like that. I had one on MySpace very specifically, and I also had one of those little tiny little ratchet phases where it was like everything was. It was. I could pull up the pictures, and I don't know how to describe this, but they're weird. Like it was just weird. It was very circa like 2010. And I think you can imagine how that might have looked like.
2010 was like
2009. Like there was like little hearts that had like little like shadow of like a color or something, and like the inside estaba huequito, and then the outside had low color, and then that's the kind of like spray painted or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I remember that, and I remember like putting up on my MySpace all these like neon colors with like kind of ghetto looking things, and it was just weird. It was weird.
MySpace was the birth of the selfie. Hey, pick for pick. If you comment on mine, I'll comment on yours. Remember?
I also remember the
shout outs. You could put a shout out on your profile.
My favorite feature was always the song though, because I would always be like, I'm that bitch, I got a new song. Like
and it's not even that. It's that whenever people visited your profile,
it starts.
They got blessed with the vibe that you wanted them to have when visiting your profile. So you got to cater.
I wish Instagram could do that right now. So
you got to cater to like, what's the vibe? Like whenever people think about me, I want them to start like feeling the vibe, right? Or I want people to come to me today and hear Megadeth. And you know, Black Sabbath and shit. Like, be like, man, this bitch was mad today. What happened to her today? And it was like a very good, like a temperature check. It was just a temperature check. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know where she's at. But I know something happened today, or I know she's feeling herself today.
Yeah. I liked it. Instagram should have that. That would be dope. I'd support that. I'd stand that.
There's some things that happened that were not good. That was also the birth of the dual profile, the relationship profile.
That shit was weird.
That's corny, dude. That shit is still corny. If you have a Facebook, if you currently have a Facebook right now for your relationship, you're the problem. You're the problem. That's tacky. Who am I responding to? Which one of you am I responding to whenever I want to talk shit? Is it who? Y'all are not. Every time I read a comment from a joint profile, I just assume that you guys are saying the same thing at the same time.
That's weird. Like
echo, like you guys are harmonizing.
That's weird. Folks do that on
I hate
Facebook.
that. It's corny.
I think Facebook became the like.
And you know what it is? The joint profile is just one of the halves of the joint profile is so insecure that you need to figure out a way to stop your man's or your girl from cheating. So you gotta have the joint profile. So if anybody tries to holler at your significant other,
it's on there.
It's gonna come through you first.
See, that's stupid. And you know what?
That's toxic.
I had a situation because me and my man's are pretty private on our
Hold up,
before you go
there, let's bring it back. Joint profile pictures, chancla or salsa?
Chancla.
Chancla all day.